Did everything today go differently than you planned? And by tonight, you're lying here quietly holding the weight of it all, wondering if anything is ever going to hold together again. Maybe it was one thing that broke, a conversation that went wrong, a decision that didn't go the way you'd hoped, a piece of news you weren't ready for. Or maybe it wasn't one big thing at all. Maybe it was a dozen small things that added up, one after another, until by evening the ground beneath you had simply given way. And now the day is done. The room is still. The house is quiet, or nearly so. And in the silence, everything you didn't have time to feel today is finally surfacing. This is Grace Tonight, your quiet place with God. You don't have to figure it all out tonight. You don't have to know what tomorrow looks like. You don't have to put the pieces back together before you fall asleep. That is not what this moment is asking of you. The only thing it's asking is that you let yourself rest here for a while. Because here is what's true tonight. The fact that things fell apart does not mean you failed. And it does not mean God was absent from any of it. It doesn't mean He missed a moment. Not the hard conversation midway through the afternoon. Not the quiet unraveling you couldn't stop. Not the moment when you realized things were not going the way you'd planned. He was there. He is here now. Maybe somewhere beneath all of this, there's a thought you haven't quite said out loud. That maybe God wasn't paying close enough attention today. That if He had been, things might have gone differently. Bring that with you tonight. He can hold that thought too. Tonight, we're going to place everything that came apart, every broken piece of this day, back into His hands. You don't have to understand what He'll do with it. You don't have to have a plan. You don't have to see the end of it from here. Let Him be the one to decide what they become. So breathe. Let your shoulders settle just a little. The weight of today doesn't have to travel any further than this room. He's already here. He's not going anywhere. There is a story in the Gospel of Mark, in chapter 4, about a night when the disciples found themselves out on the water, and everything went wrong at once. They were experienced fishermen. These weren't men who panicked easily. But that night, a storm came suddenly. The wind rose. The waves broke hard against the side of the boat. Water began to fill it. They did everything they knew how to do, and it wasn't enough. And Jesus was asleep in the stern. That detail has always struck me. He was sleeping in the middle of the chaos, in the middle of the shouting and the straining and the water rising. He was at rest, not because He didn't care, but because He knew something they didn't yet know, that no storm has the final word. They woke Him. "Don't you care that we're perishing?" they said. And Mark 4:39 tells us what happened next. He rose, and He rebuked the wind, and He said to the sea, "Peace, be still." And there was a great calm. The wind stopped. The water stilled, and the disciples stood in that sudden quiet, hearts still pounding, hands still trembling, looking at the one who had just spoken peace over everything that had been out of their control. That is the same voice speaking over your life tonight. Not tomorrow, when things make sense again. Tonight, while the pieces are still scattered, while you still don't know how they're going to come together, He is already speaking peace into it. And here is something I need you to hold. He has not been waiting for you to find your way to Him. He has been moving towards you all day long. Through the confusion, through the broken moment you didn't see coming, through the hour when you tried to hold everything together and couldn't, His mercy was already following you. His presence was already in the middle of it, even when you couldn't feel it. This is not you finding God tonight. This is Him finding you. He crossed the water to speak peace over a storm, and He is speaking it now, over the scattered pieces, over the tired and uncertain heart that is simply trying to trust Him in the dark. You are not alone in this. You never were. Let that settle over you for a moment. Lord, she's here tonight, and I'm going to ask you to do what only you can do. Reach into the middle of this broken day and hold every piece of it that she cannot. There may be something specific she's been carrying, the heaviest part of today, a situation that didn't resolve, a relationship that feels fractured, something she didn't say, or something that was said and couldn't be taken back, a thing that broke, and she doesn't yet know if it can be put back together. She carried it all the way through the day, through the evening. Maybe she can feel it now, in the heaviness in her shoulders, in the tiredness behind her eyes. And she brought it here, into this room, into the quiet, and that took something from her, because it is not easy to stop moving long enough to feel what you've been carrying. But she stopped. She came, and that matters to you. But tonight, we are going to set it down. Not because it doesn't matter. It matters deeply. But because she cannot carry it into sleep, and you have never asked her to. Peter wrote it plainly in 1 Peter 5:7. Cast all your anxiety on Him, because He cares for you. Not the manageable pieces, not the things she's already half resolved, all of it. So right now, if you're willing, let your hands rest open on the blanket beside you, palms turned upward, just that. Let that be what tonight looks like. No more holding on. No more bracing against what you cannot control. Just open hands and a tired heart that has chosen to trust. Lord, she is opening her hands to you. Whatever broke today, the plan that unraveled, the moment she couldn't make right, the thing still hanging uncertain, she is placing every piece of it into your hands now. You spoke to the storm, and it obeyed. Speak that same word over everything she is releasing to you tonight. Let her feel the weight ease. Not because everything is resolved, but because she is no longer holding it alone. Take it, Lord. It belongs to you now. She doesn't need to understand how you'll use it or what you'll do with it by morning. She only needs to know that you have it, and that is enough. And let her breathe. You are holding it, all of it, and that is enough. Father, I ask for something tonight beyond simple rest. I ask that something quiet shifts in her while she sleeps. Not just peace on the surface, something deeper. Something that reaches into the places still guarded and tired. She is not the only woman who has ever looked at a broken day and wondered if you were in it. She is not the only one who has lain awake, turning the pieces over, trying to see how they could possibly fit together. You have been fitting things together long before tonight. You were doing it before she was born, and you will still be doing it long after this night passes into morning. Your mercies are new every morning. This is not the final chapter. What came apart today is not where the story ends. You are still writing it. Lord, I ask for healing in the places she hasn't said out loud. Heal the way she loves the people closest to her when she is running on empty. When the day has taken everything and there is very little left to give. Let her gentleness come from you in those moments. Let her patience come from your reserves, not her own, because hers are spent tonight. And as she lies here now, let her hands unclench a little. Let the muscles across her shoulders ease. Let her body find the rest it has been quietly asking for since early this evening. You are holding the pieces of today, every single one. She doesn't have to go back for them. She doesn't have to understand what you're doing with them in the night. She doesn't have to resolve by morning what she couldn't resolve today. She only needs to trust that your hands are steady enough and large enough to carry what she couldn't. She is not merely tolerated by heaven. She is loved by you, deeply and specifically. And you are watching over her tonight, even as she drifts to sleep. Rest now. Tomorrow is already in his hands. Father, as the night grows quiet around her, I ask one final thing. Let her sleep well. Not the kind of sleep that breaks at 3 a.m. with the weight already back. The kind of sleep that is deep and true. The sleep of someone who has placed her burden into trustworthy hands and doesn't need to retrieve it. You give sleep to those you love, and she is loved. She is so deeply loved. The day is done. The broken pieces have been given over. The storm has been spoken to. She has opened her hands. She has said the things she needed to say. She has placed the weight in hands that are more than able to hold it. There is nothing left to carry. There is nothing left to figure out. There is nothing left to do tonight but rest. Let her feel the pillow beneath her. Let the warmth of the blanket settle around her. Let the quiet of the house become its own kind of comfort. And let sleep come gently, gradually, the way light fades at the edge of the sky. Let the stillness be what it truly is. Not emptiness, but presence. The presence of the one who never sleeps, who keeps watch so that she doesn't have to. Guard her mind as she drifts. If any thought reaches back for what she has just released, if any worry tries to return, let it find only your peace there. Let her dream in safety. Let her rest in the knowledge that you are still at work while she sleeps. That the things she could not hold are being held. That the pieces she laid down are in your hands. Tomorrow she will wake. Tomorrow there may still be hard things. But tonight she rests. She trusts you with it. She breathes. She lets go. Amen. If this prayer has strengthened your heart, please type Amen in the comments below to join your spirit with ours. We'll be here again tomorrow night whenever you need a quiet place to pray. Sleep peacefully, breathe deeply, and rest in His presence.